Beautiful hedge managers. Today, I just want to share a story of my friends that I have already shared it on my LinkedIn accounts. It has already generated a lot of traction. I thought, all right, I will share it here on my YouTube channel and to see if it could actually help someone in your own journey as a hedge fund manager. Maybe it will help you out to make sure that it will light up new ideas and new insights in your own mind, that it will help you out in your own journey as a hedge fund manager. So today I will share that with you all, and from here just sit back and just enjoy the insights. If you want to take some notes, it will absolutely make sense to do that if you are truly looking to have something from your own life or from your own limited lifetime. Let's get into it directly. So I had a partner that told me 2.1 million gone in 12 months, and then after that he told me that I kept losing for 3 straight years after that. A partner to us managing a fund with over 100 million before he have already partnered up with us, so he have already done that. Okay, so that's what he have done. So 2.1 million gone in 12 months, and yeah, he told me that I kept losing for 3 straight years after that. So let's take a look and let's see what it happened right here, and let's see how things look like. Why did this happen to our partner start, and what do you can learn from it? Okay, so managing other people's money is a completely different game. So that's what you need to understand. Managing other people's money is a completely different game, and the more you would manage, the more stress, the more pressure, and the more negative energy that will start to affect you, affect your own behaviors, affect your own minds, affect your own routines, affect your own private life at the same time. The emotional pressure is 100x more intense. So that's what I have already mentioned to you right here. You have more things that are going around in your own head, in your own mind. It will absolutely affect you to take any decision in the trading journey. You abandon proven strategies out of fear. So you're taking decisions in trading out of fear. You are not taking it out of what you have already seen on the chart, of what you have already sniped on the chart. Now you are taking it out of fear, or you are taking it out of your own emotions, which absolutely will never help you out in the trading journey. That's why you have already lost a huge part of his asset management. And number 3, risk management becomes clouded. Okay, so risk management becomes clouded. I don't need to explain it. Every decision feels heavier. So it feels like every decision that you would take right here, it will feel heavier to take it. Feels like a lot to take it. Feels like I just want to take it today. I just want to do something else. I just want to go away from all the business model or from all that in the management that currently I am managing, correct? So here is what nobody talks about. So here is what nobody talks about. Let's take a look on it. 90% of funds fail within 3 years. Okay, so that's how things look like. So 90% of funds fail within 3 years. Keep that in the mind. Ray Dalio lost everything early on. You know about him. He's managing over 160 billion currently in his hedge fund. Paul Tudor Jonas almost quits. Okay, so almost he said, all right, I don't want to do that anymore, and he kept doing what he's doing until today. If you don't know about him, please do research on him and you will find out. George Soros had multiple blow-ups. So George Soros had multiple blow-ups. It went up, down multiple times for him, but he stayed in the industry, he stayed in the market, correct? And that's what it matters. So everything that you are feeling today, even if you have already lost a lot, if you have already lost like 2.1 million, like what our partner has already lost right here, even if it feels like a lot going against you in the hedge fund industry, a lot going against your own trading strategies, emotional pressure. It goes up for the upside, it goes never to the downside. And all the decisions that you are taking right now, it feels like a lot heavier. It affects your own routines, it affects your own life. Here is the harsh truth right here. You're seeing it. You can see it clearly. The harsh truth says that 90% of the funds fail within 3 years. Ray Dalio lost everything early on. Paul, Tudor, Jonas almost quit. George Soros had multiple blow-ups. So that's absolutely nothing wrong in it, okay? That's how it works. But now let's take a look on what you can also understand something from it. The difference between those who made it, okay? What the difference between those who made it? They view it losses as fees for success. So they view it losses as benzene to your own car. That's it. Okay, if in other words, okay, that's what they have already seen. They view it losses as benzene to their own Lambos, okay, and they just tank it in and just keep it on and just drive it and get into it, okay. So they view it losses as fees for success, okay. You got it? That's what they have done. Not failures. So they haven't seen that as a failures. They haven't seen that as failures. They haven't seen it. Okay? They have seen that as fees for success, not failures. Every legendary fund manager, they are absolutely blowing up their own accounts, their own under management multiple times before they actually make it or make it all the way back. So there is nothing wrong in just going backwards right now, okay? But the main question is, would you stay where you are, or would you just keep pushing and keep going further to the next step, up to the next needed step that you actually need to have it in your own heart? This hunger of the uncertainty that you need actually to have it in your own heart all the time, to keep pushing through all the negative sides, or through all the negatives vinkles that keep throwing on you. It feels like it's going against you. Actually, it's not going against you, it's going with you. If you just have seen the finalized picture of your own journey, you would say that, all right, I will absolutely go through what I am going through, because you are going through a part of your own picture, but you haven't seen the finalized picture, which absolutely will be shiny, it will absolutely be extremely beautiful. But you can't get the whole picture if you are not going through this part of your own picture, which is that part of struggle and losing for a quite of time, and keep doing the same thing again and again and again, and 1% progress, but this progress will absolutely go backwards again, and you keep doing it, and you keep learning something new, and you keep learning, and you keep doing it, and you keep going through the same cycle again and again and again. And I know it's huge pressure, I know it's a lot of things to do at the same time, but that's the hedge fund industry, and that's what you have already entered for. And if it was for everyone, so everyone would be successful right here, and everyone would do the same things that the other successful hedge fund managers they are doing. You are in the biggest industry over the whole world. At the end of the way, in the end of your own journey, you will understand why you have already went through the beginning of the start of your own journey. Okay, let's take a look on the second one. The key isn't avoiding losses. So you don't avoid losses. Don't do that, okay? It's surviving long enough to win. So that's the key. The key is to survive long enough to win. It's not to avoid losses. The key is it's surviving long enough to win. Keep that in the mind through all of your own time. It's to survive long enough to win. Because if you will understand that, or if you will shift your own mindset to not only to avoid losses, but to keep surviving long enough to win, you will win, correct? But you can't win if you will avoid losses, because you need losses, Because if you don't go through losses, you will never get into the next side of learning, of developing, of performance, of taking the steps that you need to understand, of gaining the knowledge, the expertise that you need to gain from the losses. Do you understand? So the main goal right here is to only to survive long enough to win, because for the long term you will absolutely win. But the main question is, would you survive? Would you survive long enough to get to that shiny level, to that shiny place, to that place that most of the hedge fund managers, they have already achieved it before? Would you only survive long enough to gain there? If you would, then you have already gained today's video. So that was everything for today's video. I hope it was something that you understand something from it. I hope it was something that you needed, or you wanted, or you was struggling or seeking someone who would tell you about it. My partner lost 2.1 million in the management before he partnered up with us. And after we have already partnered up together, what we have done is we started to build operations, sales operations, on the sales side, on the marketing side, on the brand building side, on the capital orientation side, on the building relationships globally side, on the negotiation side, on the closing in the founding capital, taking a look on the legal documents, make sure to have everything in the place. That's how we have already helped him out. At the same time, we have already helped him out by booking calls from our private list of investors, along with the sales process, presentations, and all the needed tasks that he needs actually to have in the place in order to scale up, so he can only focus on the trading strategy. Because you can't focus on trading, managing the brand, and building the list of the investors, retain them, negotiation and presentation, and do all the heavy lifting by your own side and have return from your own trading strategy. It will never work out.